So I'm aware that my channel is kind of scatterbrained and not coherent and cohesive and fine-tuned and focused in one area, which is, as far as I understand, what you're supposed to do if your YouTube channel is supposed to be successful. I have tried a lot of different things with this channel. I was reviewing products for a short time, which I actually liked doing, and maybe I'll do that again. I shared some art projects, some songs that I've written, but mostly it's just kind of become a place where I talk and reflect and really just talk about things. I'm not sure. See, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't know. It's really just become a video diary place. Yeah. So I was thinking about, I've been thinking about like love a lot, like divine love, the love of the Creator, and how I really believe, I'm sure that the purpose of all of us being here is to find ways to bring it into this world. Being a human is really hard. It's really messy. I'm gonna sit down because my arm is tired holding it up like this. And there is no manual. Well, there are manuals out there, but I don't know how helpful they are for everyone. Yeah, so thinking about what is love is something that I've thought about a lot, because it's very true that we don't want to get ourselves in situations where we're being taken advantage of and being treated like crap by people, but we also want to make sure that we're not the one who's doing the who's treating other people like crap. So like, it's finding this delicate balance, and it's not that easy. It's not that obvious. I have seen my fair share of codependency in life. I'm not sure what the textbook definition of codependency is, but really it is what I would say is a staying in relationships that are harmful for yourself and the people around you. The kids, see, this is the thing with codependencies, is the kids always suffer with codependencies. Two adults who are together, but there's a lot of toxic behaviors and no attempt on one or both parts to change it. Usually if someone's staying with someone who is not a healthy person, they're also not mentally healthy. There's no way around that. And the kids suffer. I've seen this firsthand. I've seen it within my family system. I've seen it elsewhere. That's not love. So that brings me to this definition of what is not love, what people often think is love. And that is putting up with behaviors that harm yourself or people who you are responsible for. That's not love. And a lot of people get confused by this. Having healthy boundaries and being able to say no when we need to say no is love. It's love to ourselves. It's love to our children. That's love. Not letting everyone do whatever they want you to do for them. That's not healthy. So I think that people really do get confused about that. Oh, look at, they're so nice. Look at all the nice things they do. And like, usually what people mean when they're saying that, it's people going against people pleasing, doing what other people want them to do. And even if they don't want to do it, or it's not good for them, or it's not good for the people around them. And I've experienced in life where I'll know I need to put up a boundary. I need to say no. And certain people around me aren't okay with it. It's scenarios where I'm not asking anything from anyone else. I'm not asking anyone else to do anything. All I'm saying is, I'm not gonna get involved with that. I'm not okay with it. And that's where things get sticky. I've been accused of being selfish for that, but I don't think that's selfish. I think that that's healthy. Now, I think this is what it boils down to. Like, if you're curious, if you're wondering, is this selfish or is this loving? Pause, go within, and then ask yourself, is this, whatever's going on in my mind, is this infringing on anybody else's rights? Am I asking anyone else to do something that they don't want to do or they're not comfortable with? Am I taking anything from anyone else? If the answer is no, then that's self-love. You know, in those scenarios, it's usually one is not comfortable with getting involved with something that someone else wants them to get involved with or to do. And this is where things get murky and the lines get blurred. That's manipulation, when people want you to do something that you're not comfortable with. So expressing love and living in a way of love doesn't mean that you let everybody walk all over you and you do whatever anyone else wants you to do. That's codependency, and it's not healthy, and it's not good for people around you. So I've been doing this thing where, one, I'm reminding myself that I deserve the love of the Creator. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. But then I'm also, when I see other people, and this is where it gets hard, especially people who aren't very nice, seeing the Creator in them too. And I was at the gym in this amazing moment. It was just a little flicker of a moment, but it was amazing. I looked around at all these people running and doing their little activities, and I quieted my mind, and for a moment I just saw them all as the Creator. And it was like this little gush of love that like trickled up for a second. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. I need more of this. So that's something I'm working on, is seeing the Creator in all beings, even the ones that hurt us and each other. Everybody has moments in their lives where someone will say something that hurts them. I mean, just the other day, I gave some lady the finger while I was driving. I'm not proud of it, but it was her fault. But looking back, I wish I would have chosen love in that moment. To just, that frustrated fear feeling that came up, if I would have just sat with it, remembered to try and see that other person as also the Creator, that would have been cool, but I didn't. Mistakes are okay as long as we acknowledge them and make a commitment to continue to work on them. So at the end of the day, maybe love isn't that complicated. It's just that we humans have a tendency to overcomplicate most things. So there we have it. Have an excellent day. I hope this video makes it to some people who it could benefit. Bye for now.